Hey everybody, Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Hope you guys are doing well here on the old homestead. It has stopped raining for a little bit so I can get one big important project done. We've actually been having a lot of cloudy weather, a lot of rain. There's been mixed snow, there's been ice, it's been cold. My 5,500 watts of solar on the NautiBus, not really keeping up. And we were on such a roll, I was bragging about the fact that it has been 4 weeks and I have not needed to use a generator or supplement my power in any way. And that has all come to a screeching halt here at the homestead. So time to solve that problem. Thanks for joining me on the channel, guys. I will be uploading this video with some Connecten internet. Check out the video description below for some bonus links to get some good deals. Luckily for me, a company reached out to me. Efurden has a generator that you guys may want to consider for full-time travel use in your RV. This is an inverter generator that weighs 56 pounds. Very quiet decibels, let me quote, 72 decibels. And it does have an eco mode for quiet, low voltage use. It's very portable. I'm gonna unbox it right now. We're gonna take a look. We're gonna fire it up, put some oil in it, and get it running so that we can recharge the batteries of the bus quickly here at the homestead. Before we get that out of the box, Diana's still here with me. She's in the NautiBus making me some lunch. First time in months I haven't made my own lunch meal, so I'm excited to see what she whips up in there in the bus. Looking through all my bachelor freezer tater tot stuff and everything.
Honey, lunch is ready.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Diana. Ooh, grilled cheese and sun chaps. Thank you.
Cooking in the bus.
Oh, thank you so much. That looks amazing. That's grilled cheese on potato bread. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, jeez. You're a keeper, hon. She's a keeper. Thank you. That really hits the spot on a cold day. Some warm grilled cheese. Cheddar sun chips. Okay. Move on into the cabin here. Eat my grub, and then we'll get back out there and set up this generator. That was a really yummy lunch. I unpacked the generator and put it on the tailgate. I film a lot of stuff on the tailgate, and then it started raining. So now it doesn't really look like it's raining, does it? I'm actually nice and warm and toasty here over on the deck. I got that thing puts off a ton of heat. It'll dry the rain right off of you, okay? So I got her unpacked. Right there, guys, is tiny, right? 4,400 watts peak, 4,000 watts running. This will power your RV. Look, 30 amp RV plug right there, guys. 210 volts. It does have a 12 volt DC socket in case you have a water pump or a macerator or something that needs to plug into that. It is a tiny little form factor, and I love it. It's got a 2-gallon gas reservoir up here. It'll run 12 hours on eco mode, half load, 2 gallons of gas. This model also has a fuel gauge right there. So once I get some gasoline in there, you don't need to open the cab. You can look right here and see what your fuel level is. I really like that. It's obviously carbureted, so it's got a choke. There's all the startup instructions there. Easy to get to the air filter. Also really easy to do oil. This is shipped with no oil. Right here is where you can check the oil and fill the oil, but also there's a little drain plug right there at the lowest port, so you can easily do oil changes on this guy. I need to go get some oil. I already have the gas. Also, it is shipped with some plates that help secure it, so that you remove all 4 of these bolts on both sides and remove this red piece so that it can use the rubber grommets. But yeah, it is a inverter generator, and it's super small. It is the smallest form factor I've seen which will replace your Onan generator built on deck, and you can easily fit this into a storage compartment. I mean, look how big it is compared to my hand right there. Nice lifting carry handles. I'm very impressed that they can pack 4,000 watts into something so portable and still be quiet. What's going on up here? Oh, the rain's hitting the top and it's like sizzling up there. Okay. Well, you can still operate that in the rain. So yeah, let me remove these two brackets. Let me fill it up with some oil, put some gas in there, and we will start it up for the first time. I am going to probably move it right over here, have it exhaust off the deck so that I can run it in the rain under the shelter of the porch here. And then I'll run my extension cord over here and we'll charge up the batteries on the NautiBus today. It comes with an instruction manual that has a lot of information, but there is one thing that it's missing in the instruction manual. Nowhere on here does it tell me how much oil to put in. So right now I'm about more than half of a quart, or maybe just over half a quart. I'm gonna check it real quick. Let's see. And we're still at like 1/3 level there. So definitely more than 6/10 of a quart. Let's go for 7/10 of a quart here. And then I'll let you know how much oil it took to get me there. I do like this funnel. This little attachment actually comes off, and you use this on the drain plug so that you can get it farther out also. So nice that they include that little funnel there. Let's see where we're at now. Half. We're at half. I'm gonna go with 8/10 of 1 quart. It's gonna be my magic number. That put me at 3/4. I'm gonna go with that. I can add more if I need to later. It does have a low oil shutoff. I believe there's the light right there. So if you're not able to start it or it turns off for some reason and the oil light comes on, that means it senses that you don't have enough oil. There's overload. There's a breaker there. There's DC and AC overload. There's the eco button there. Engine start button. Pretty simple, pretty easy, really. So 8/10 of a quart of oil to get started. Okay. Looks like a 10 millimeter on the red bracket. No, not even close, like an 8. Yep, it's an 8. Uh-oh. Ooh. My ratchet is frozen or something. It's seized. It won't even turn. Okay, well. Yes, I know how to use a ratchet. This one is just not working, so I'm going to do it the old school way here. All right, got the brackets off. Let's put some gas in here, and then we can fire it up for the first time. There is a filter thing that's included, so you don't get any gunk, dirt, or anything else that might fall off the tip of your gas tank or anything like that. And go. 2-gallon capacity. And as I'm pouring it, I can also see the fuel gauge right here. Let's see if it moves. Still says empty. I wonder if it only works when it's on. No, it should work when it's not on. There it goes. It's moving. 1/4 tank. Oh, that's cool. I'm only going to fill it up halfway today. Get this guy on the ground. Figure out where the choke is and everything. Get the exhaust going the right direction. Okay, I found the choke, and there's also a petcock on this as well. So turn the petcock on to let the fuel go to the carb. Do the choke. Turn the ignition on. Keep eco off. Here's our first pull. I mean, I'll tell you what, for what it is, it's actually pretty quiet. I mean, for a $300 generator, it's pretty awesome what this thing can do. I do kind of want to build a generator box or something that's off the ground and also waterproof so I can run it in the rain and the snow and everything, but for right now, I've actually moved it over here and I've plugged my EG4 charge inverter directly into it. Right now, we are pulling 2,000 watts off the 110 volt side. That's about half load, which means I should get 12 hours or 14 hours on a half a load, 2 gallons of gas. That'll get us back up and charging. I'll go inside to verify everything, but I'm gonna put a little umbrella there today because we're gonna get a little more rain. I really, really like this. It's very portable yet super powerful. You can take this everywhere you go camping. I love it. This may be a little hard to see. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here in my box. So right here, even though we're using power, we're still bringing in a net 1,470 watts through the generator right now, and up to 72%. So even on a day without solar, we're gonna be able to maintain and get our batteries back up to 100% here in 4 or 5 hours, easy. So generator has no problem powering this monster lithium battery back up to charge. And you can't even hear the generator from inside. I mean, I hear a slight little rumble, but it's almost the same amount of decibels as if I were to turn on the diesel heater. So I mean, inside, it's not bad at all. I don't like to run my generators at full capacity. I think 50% is probably their happy point. Because, you know, you want to take care of your generators. I think this one can handle it though. I'm telling you what, I'm gonna put the umbrella up. Also remember, the worst thing you can do to your generator is not use it, not run it. Store it and forget and get the carburetor all gunked up. This one does have the petcock, so that's, for me, that's the best way to turn these things off. Don't turn the power off, turn the petcock off, walk away, and in a few minutes, it's gonna starve for gasoline because the petcock's gonna be, the carburetor's gonna completely get rid of all the gasoline. And if you're not using ethanol-free gasoline, that will clear up the carb so that when you store it for a week or two, and that's max, every 2 weeks, start it up, put a load on it, keep it running good. It's the best advice I can give you. Let's see about this umbrella. And guys, check out the link in the video description below. Really good deal on this thing shipped. Check this out. That has got to be a typo. 319 bucks. 319 bucks versus you replacing your Onan 4000 generator for your RV for $5,000 like I did once like an idiot. $319 and we're taken care of. I can even throw it in the back of the pickup truck and go take it to the beach. You know, I can put it in the trailer and take it up to Sturgis when I go on my motorcycle rallies. It's one generator that does a whole bunch of different things. But they're not waterproof. No, so there we go. Now we're good. You don't want to close it all the way off because it needs air coming in and it has to exhaust properly. So the umbrella being like this, there's the exhaust right there. But for right now, that'll work. Like I said, I've seen people build some pretty elaborate off-grid, full-time, almost permanent generator boxes off the ground, covered, and then you open one compartment so it can exhaust out when you use it, so you can still use it in the rain. Because, I mean, when's the time when I need a generator? When it's cloudy, no solar at the homestead, and it's probably going to be raining or snowing. So, gotta have a way to be able to run the generator safely. And I don't want to run a bunch of extension cords when I'm running 2,000 watts from it. So right now, the only ones I have are these 16 gauge extension cords, and I think it's only rated for 15 amps. So yeah, guys, if you're looking for a good replacement generator for your broken one, or just something that's going to work off grid and be really, really efficient, check out the Efurden 4400 gas generator. Simple to use, simple to maintain and keep running good. And thanks guys for sending that out to me. You really helped me out here get some batteries back up and charged, since I don't have a full solar array installed over there yet. Okay, bye guys.